Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Josie's Point of View, where we focus on human interest stories from the Carolinas and beyond. Today's Sunday, and it's October the 13th, 2024. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, I want to thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you find the information here to be informative. And if you're a returning viewer, by all means, thank you for coming back. I always say the tide changes so frequently on these YouTube streets. So you always have to acknowledge where your support comes from. And I want you to know I sincerely thank you for your support. Feel free to like and to share this video. And don't forget to subscribe. And our story today comes from the Marine Corps base at Camp Lejeune here in North Carolina. Take a look at that headline. And it reads, two Camp Lejeune Marines charged with RAPE in North Carolina. I'll provide you with a summary here, and I'll identify some of my sources for you in the description box. I know I have not covered Camp Lejeune news for quite some time, but that doesn't mean there's nothing going on. In fact, one of my subscribers just recently brought that to my attention. But then I went back and I looked and I noticed there are several news sources that I had reserved in my archives. I just never got around to turning them into videos. So I promised to give you a look back over the past 12 months. We'll do that in my next video, and I promise to have that for you before the end of October. But right now, let's focus on the most recent incident for our discussion today. And the date of this reporting was September the 24th, 2024. The news headlines read, two Camp Lejeune Marines arrested on forcible RAPE charges. And this was for an incident that took place in an off-base location. The announcement first came from the Surf City Police Department and was later confirmed by Camp Lejeune military officials that two Marines had been arrested and charged. The alleged crime took place on September the 14th in an off-post location in Pender County. Now, the two men were identified as Private First Class Ted Davis, age 23, and Private First Class Riley Petrosky, age 20. And it was stated that they were arrested the previous Friday on multiple charges. And it all appears to be related to a sexual assault, alcohol consumption, and someone who was underage. And according to the Surf City Police Department, the victim was known to the suspect, and this is being treated as an isolated incident. The Surf City Police wanted the public to know that there's no threat to public safety. It appears that both men are new recruits, both of whom enlisted earlier this year, and information released from Marines identified them as being students. So it appears they're still in training for their career specially, and I don't have any information on their hometown of records, but most likely they were also new to the community. The charges these men are facing are as follows. Davis, the one with the dark blue top, he is charged with first-degree forcible RAPE, felony conspiracy, and providing alcohol to someone under the age of 21. And Petrosky is charged with first-degree forcible RAPE and felony conspiracy. And I was looking at his right eye, and you can see that he does have an injury to that right eye. I'm wondering what happened to his eye, whether or not he was beaten up, when it could have been in a fight, but nonetheless, just looking at him in this photo, you can see that he does have an injury to that right side of his face. Reports say that several law enforcement agencies were working together on this case and were instrumental in making this arrest. The Navy CIS, the Surf City Police, as well as the Wilmington Police, they all were involved. And it was reported that both men were arrested without incident, and initially they were denied bond, but in their most recent court hearing, they were both issued a bond each of $300,000. I did not see a detailed summary of the charges, but that's a very steep bond compared to some of the others I've seen. So the charges must be very, very serious. They only list an overview, but we don't understand exactly what's involved. But it was stated that the investigation is ongoing. And whenever you have reports such as this, we always want to make sure the victim is being supported and receiving the appropriate care he or she needs for recovery. And based on a statement from the Surf City Police, the needs of that victim In this case, those needs are being addressed by a local victims advocate. This is a very unfortunate case, but like everyone else, they have, the presumption of innocent. They're innocent until they're found guilty. But should that be the case, their tenure in the Marine Corps is probably over. But we'll just have to wait for the outcome of their trial and see what happens in the future. But I'll try to stay on top of this case and bring you updates as they become available. And that's all I have for you right now, but feel free to leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about this video. And by all means, feel free to like it and to share it. And if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that red subscribe button. It's on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And if you click on the bell that looks like just like this one, that's the notification bell. If you click on that notification bell, you'll be the first to know whenever a new video is uploaded. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.